The last World Youth Day in Cologne, Germany was Pope Benedict XVI's first ever apostolic trip and his first World Youth Day. Just 4 months after the white smoke signified his election, 500,000 youngsters from all over the world welcomed the Holy Father on the banks of the Rhine.
In these days blessed with sharing and joy, may you have a liberating experience of the Church as a place where God's merciful love reaches out to all people. In the Church and through the Church, you will meet Christ who is waiting for you.
Just like the youth who were with him, the Pope wanted the first stage of his pilgrimage to be to the grave of the Three Kings in Cologne's great cathedral. Meanwhile, preparations were underway for the most important event of that day's World Youth Day, Mass with the Holy Father at the enormous venue of Marienfeld. The lasting image of Cologne 2005 was of the Pope looking lovingly at the youth and hugging them. Also remembered were ceremonies full of music and symbols, such as the procession of the cross from the Holy Land and a surprise acrobatic show. The Pope called on the youth to strive for a high goal, to live their lives as true saints.
They must become men of truth, of justice, of goodness, of forgiveness, of mercy. They will no longer ask, how can they serve me? Instead, they will have to ask, how can I serve God's presence in the world?
For a short time, Marienfeld turned into a city as nearly 1 million young people prepared to spend the night under the stars. Many weren't concerned about the cold or tiredness and decided to make use of their time by going to confession. And in the morning, the Holy Father arrived. Before celebrating Mass, the Pope expressed his sadness at not being able to personally greet the nearly 1 million young people looking at him.
Dem Papa-Auto kreuz und quer durch das ganze Gelände gefahren, möglichst jedem Einzelnen möglichst jedem Einzelnen nahe zu sein. Wegen der Schwierigkeit der Wege ging das nicht, aber ich grüße jeden Einzelnen von ganzem Herzen.
In his homily, he asked them to talk about Jesus to their friends when they went home.
It means that freedom is not simply about enjoying life in total autonomy, but rather about living by the measure of truth and goodness, so that we ourselves can become true and good.
The Pope didn't want to leave without revealing which city would host the next World Youth Day. Everybody knew it already, but Benedict XVI officially announced he would see them again in Sydney, 2008.